It is now 6:16. Matt, you feeling better that this asteroid is not going to?
Yeah, I am. I still think the best place to be is in our basement 24/7. But, you know, every now and then coming up to see if the light is still outside, that'd be a good thing. But, yeah. Russ, thank you for that good news. Laura, appreciate it. Get us through the weekend at least. Speaking of weekend, we've got an interesting system moving in this weekend. We've got a week one moving through now, some rain pushing into areas of Lake County. Mentioned at the 5 o'clock show, might mix with a little bit of wet snow as our temperatures continue to cool, and we are seeing that near the Menor area, right along I-90. Some light rain pushing into downtown Cleveland right now. This is mainly going to be in Lake Geauga and Ashtabula County. Problem, it's not lake effect, it's just a little system gliding through. Not a whole lot to speak of once this moves on out. Temperatures, you can see, they're a little bit cooler out towards the east, generally in the 30s. It's not just our surface temperature that matters, it's aloft. As you get it up in the atmosphere, it is much colder. We're still in the 40s along the I-77 corridor. Overall tonight, temperatures are slowly going to cream back into the 30s, eventually down near freezing. And notice how we lose this system and clear the skies out overnight tonight. So this thing will be out of here before we know it. National Design Mart Hour by our forecast paints a pretty quiet picture across our northeast Ohio Thursday. Notice the clouds build back in, kind of a gloomy day. Temperatures not bad though, up near 40. Should be a nice day to get outside for a walk. By evening, we have another little weak system that'll kind of glide up the Appalachians. This will produce just a smattering of some rain showers, maybe mixing with snow tomorrow evening. By Friday, we start to pull the air in from the north, so that'll bring colder air across the lake. Notice temperatures on Friday are much cooler than our 40-degree high tomorrow. We'll be in the 20s. That may kick off some very light lake effect snow. And with the northeast wind on Friday, we may be talking some light snow in our secondary snow belt out towards areas of Lorain County. Otherwise, a quiet but colder day on Friday. Really no weather worries all the way through Saturday. At Sunday, things start to turn interesting. We're watching this system just now hitting the west coast. They've had flood watches out for the Pacific Northwest near Seattle. This system is going to take a really bizarre track. It's going to go north into Canada, and then it's going to dive south across the U.S., bringing impactful snow to areas of the Midwest. It'll then collect Gulf of Mexico moisture and head up the eastern seaboard again as a pretty powerful winter storm, which we really haven't seen much of this year. There's lots of room for error, and here's why. Normally when we're tracking an East Coast storm, we're trying to figure out if it goes inland or stays out to sea, because that determines where the heaviest snow falls. But with the track of this system, we've also got to determine how far south it digs down, which would impact this, right? So if this is wrong on the modeling, this will be wrong as well. Bottom line, we're probably going to see some fluctuations with this, more so than usual over the next couple days as the models sort themselves out. So let's take a look at what they're saying today. Here comes our system. This is now Friday time frame. Remember, we're pretty quiet. We've got colder air on Friday. No weather problems here. Accumulating snow will break out from areas of Minnesota to Iowa, dive south into areas near Tennessee. Nashville may get another snow again. This will eventually collect moisture. It'll put snow across the Carolinas for the first time in years, and then head up the East Coast. This is the Euro model. It keeps it a little bit further off towards the east. That would bring us some snow shower activity on Sunday night and Monday, maybe a couple inches if that were to verify. Then we'll turn to some lake effect beyond that. Really no big deal, says the Euro. With the Euro comes the snowfall, heaviest out towards the east. If you do have travel plans to kick off next week, we're looking at an impactful snowfall east of us. Problem is the GFS and the Canadian, the two other main global models we look at, have that track further west. That brings the heavy snow into northeast Ohio. So what are we to think? Well, big East Coast storm is pretty evident, but the exact track is not known. So just keep late Sunday and Monday in time frame for you. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast. Colder Friday, Saturday. There's that storm Sunday, Monday. We'll paint it with some snow showers for now. And then by next week, guys, we're talking partly cloudy skies before another big temperature drop next week. Russ.
All right, Matt. Thanks so much.